into the microphone.
You guys watched that Robert Downey Jr. interview when he was like high on cocaine?
No.
So it was on Letterman. It was on Letterman. I was watching it today.
Yeah.
It was like 2002, and like RDJ is like so coked, and it's the funniest fucking thing ever. He's talking about how like, oh yeah, I love Tom Cruise, and he looks around. And he's like, wait, and you hear like applause, and it's like the funniest fucking thing.
He's like his character in Scanner Darkly, but like for real, he's like actually that.
Almost,
like,
yeah, almost exactly, yeah.
yeah,
I'm talking about
dude,
Base World.
The sound.
Dude, he's got like the peak like crack jaw, you know, where he goes like that, like he's doing that the whole time.
Show
It's like, yeah.
Show me.
Damn it. He's
Show
like
me.
such a schizo. It almost makes me wish he would go back.
I'm gonna go back, guys.
No. Stop.
Oh no,
Wait,
it's
Damn,
Barry Allen.
he's cheeked up though. Oh my god.
It's Barry Allen, the fastest man alive.
Oh, look at this dude. He's
When I
going
was
up.
9 years old, I saw something impossible, but with the help
I
of my
saw
friends at
Saw
Star
3,
Labs,
the worst movie I've ever seen.
with the help of my friends at Star Labs, I will find the person who killed him.
Jesus.
I am the Flash. Previously on the Flash. I can't.
Previously on The Flash, this white man fell over.
Iris, or whatever fucking her name is.
Hey,
Barry.
this is a podcast.
Yeah, we do a podcast
What?
on the internet. Yeah.
What? Oh my god. Hey guys, it's the good, the bad, and the bruv.
And the Bruv.
And the
Yeah,
slightly
man.
bruv.
And
We
the
are going to
subway.
be talking about movies today. I don't know if you knew that, boys, but
We're actually a movie.
I
pod.
didn't know that. Thank you.
If you
Thank
look at the
for
title-
informing me.
If you look at the title, you definitely won't find a movie podcast next to it. You will never find that. Don't look at the title for the good, the bad, and the Bruv, guys. Worst mistake of my life.
For
Well-
those watching the video feed, I'm wearing a great shirt. There you
well,
go.
where can they find the video feed? What?
Oh, you can find that video feed on youtube.com/goodthebadthebro.
Toki Video.
Yes, that's absolutely right.
Billy
I believe it's
Billy.
at Good Bad Bruv, so go over there. But we are also on Spotify if you don't like video feeds and you just want to hear our
If you just
silly
hate
little
video
voices.
feeds, yeah, it's the place for you.
It's also the Good, the Bad, and the Bruv there. You can find it very
If
easy.
you saw our faces and were like, I don't want to picture those people anymore, you can listen to Spotify.
But
and pretend we're different people.
We are also on Twitter at Good Bad Bruv. And we post there every time we upload, and we have some other stuff coming in between. So just
Soon.
keep your eyes open.
Oh, you know, it'd be cool
What's
What?
that?
if we did like a Twitter space, like Good Bad
Oh,
Bruv.
hell yeah.
Yeah,
one
not gonna
per
lie.
Maybe.
One host.
Hey.
One host. Two
one
listeners.
viewer.
One
I'm
host,
sure
two
all
listeners.
7 followers are gonna be there for
It's
it.
just
like-
it's just me saying shit and I have Cass and Simon muted. I'm just talking about 8 Crazy Nights.
That's very
He's just
interesting.
No, you just played
That would be
Subway
an
Surfers.
interesting
You just played
idea.
Subway Surfers. Fucking.
God damn it.
And I'm just blasting fucking hey shade of one shall we go?
Here's to the ones that were here, but they're not. Our 7 followers.
Yeah. Shouts out.
Well, what are we doing today?
Well, we're doing a little thing called we got it.
Oh, we got it! Oh, we got it!
No, what it's called.
That's what it's called.
Oh,
Oh no,
we got
sorry. It's yeah.
Hot chocolate!
Well, actually, first off, no. CM Punk.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Stop it! You better stop it, young man.
It's not even hot chocolate.
What are you
Oh,
doing?
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm drinking.
I'm gonna take it back to fucking Zimbabwe!
I'm going to Zimbabwe, guys. Come with
Where's he
me.
going?
No.
No, the bit
Come with me.
ended 5 hours
I'm
ago.
going to Zimbabwe.
Fuck,
I'm
man.
sorry, guys. It's
ya,
really
guys.
dark
This
in
is
here. It's
a-
really dark in here. I don't really want to go any further, so
Oh
you know,
no,
I'm
he's
just
in
gonna.
liminal space.
Wow, Simon.
I
it's
swear, I
dark
feel
in
like-
Zimbabwe. Wow.
I feel like Simon's entire house is just a big liminal
Jesus.
space.
Oh no,
I'm
no,
living
he
this-
lives in a fucking Gmod map from
No,
2007.
he lives in like literally. Yeah, he lives in like
Other
Gmod,
than-
like Jailbreak or whatever.
I actually have a biopic about my house. It's called Skinamarink. If you want to look it up, actually, that's what it's about.
Well, just so happens that's the movie I brought. No, I'm joking.
Oh,
we teased. We're doing what we got again because we are just
What I
on
got.
a roll.
We're on a roll, man.
So I
Roll.
believe last time we did this, I don't remember who started. Wyatt, you can start this time. Whatever. Go on.
Okay, so I have brought with me not a film because I've not seen any
Uh-oh.
movies this year yet. I would like to see the Iron Claw eventually when it starts playing more near me, or it'll probably go straight to VOD here pretty soon. But whatever. So I saw something else, not a movie, but a series.
Oh shit.
What could it be?
Probably the first real TV series of the year, and that is the Peacock original, known as Ted the Series.
Oh no.
Now, it's no secret that I'm a big Seth MacFarlane mark, right?
Yeah.
I love Family Guy. I love Family
What Seth
Man.
Love what Seth MacFarlane hits a Canadian destroyer.
Well, he's not Canadian.
But like he can hit it though.
So I'm
He
stop
could.
talking. Anyway, no.
Okay.
But no, yeah. No, he's gone. Oh, no,
Quick, he's not here, quick.
Okay, quick.
Quick.
Anyway, so guys, the real movie we're bringing to the table is a movie that me and Cass saw, and it's called
No, keep going.
One
keep
Night
going.
in China. No,
Yes.
Sorry, what? Okay,
Yes.
Yeah, there we
Yes.
go. Yes.
Yes.
Great,
Yes.
amazing cinematography.
Did somebody say One Night in China?
Anyway, so yes, Ted the Series. It's no secret that I'm a big Seth MacFarlane mark. I love Family Guy. Old Family Guy, when he was actually, involved. I like American Dad. American Dad's just a fun little throw on at like 11 p.m. kind of show. And I liked the first Ted movie. I didn't hate it. I think it was a little weird at the time because it was the first time Seth was directing something live action.
Yeah.
It was okay though. I liked it. Then A Million Ways to Die in the West came out, and that wasn't good because
So bad.
he was trying to combine Family Guy humor and Mel Brooks comedy, and that did not work.
So bad.
all. Not at all.
It's like
It wasn't like the worst movie ever, but it was just like, just
you
not-
know, if
not-
that movie
not
came
fun.
out any later, it would be like one of those shitty Netflix originals that Adam Sandler does. It'd be like The Ridiculous Six or like
And I think it was
the
mostly-
Do-Over.
I think another part of it was due to the fact that, I mean, yeah, the writing obviously wasn't that great, but also Seth as an actor is not that great either.
No.
As an on-screen presence, as a voice actor, he's phenomenal. As an
Oh,
actor,
yeah.
not the best.
You're the worst person I know. You constantly cheat on your best friend's wife. Your husband, man,
Classic.
saved you from certain death, and you treat him like trash. You
You're like trash. You want help? Grab a ladle.
want to help grab a ladle.
And then he did Ted 2, which I actually just recently watched in preparation for Ted the Series, as if there's really anything to prepare for. But I watched it and I was like, wow, that was fantastic. That was better than the first Ted. That's probably the best thing Seth MacFarlane has done ever since Family Guy, probably. So I was kind of like, I was thinking to myself, I'm like, does he still have the juice for this Ted series? And yes, he does. Yes, he
Oh,
very
yeah,
much
100%.
does.
Oh, absolutely.
So you guys watched a few episodes with us. Me and the boys, we watched all the episodes. A couple of the other boys in the old Base World server. Shouts out. Big cameo moment. And oh no!
Sorry. No, 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 no.
It's it. They're here.
I woke up from a dream.
Can it be?
My heart.
So yeah, this show's a little bit of it's a prequel to Ted. No Mark Wahlberg, probably for the best.
Garbage.
Not that he was bad in the Ted movies, but he's definitely not that great anymore these days.
Not Max. He's Max Payne.
Yeah, Max Payne, fuck you. And, so Seth at this point, I think, has pretty much just dropped the Ted voice from the original Ted movie. He's kind of just full on going Peter Griffin at this point,
Yeah.
which is fine. You can kind of hear it in Modern Family Guy too. His voice is not really the greatest with certain characters now. He's just kind of phoning it in. So,
Yeah.
but this show was such a pleasant surprise. This was so goddamn funny. I was laughing at every episode. It is not only is it just like a good comedy, but it is just a really, really great character, shockingly. The guy playing the kid playing Johnny, young Mark Wahlberg's character, is phenomenal.
He
He sounds
good.
just
Like-
like him, which is like shocking.
He
And
does.
this kid is actually
Sorry. Go ahead. Sorry. I keep.
this kid is actually from the show Parenthood that was on NBC. I believe he was one of the kids on that show. I never watched it, but whatever. I guess that's the only thing he's famous for. But no, he was fantastic.
What I was just gonna say was what I like is that he didn't do. He's very clearly emulating like Mark Wahlberg, but it doesn't sound like a cheap impression. Like he
I was
just
gonna say,
he genuinely just
yeah.
sounds like young Mark Wahlberg. That's what I like about it.
I think my biggest worry with the show was that it was just going to be like, okay, Ted's going to be the funny guy, but everyone else is going to be like just like generic sitcom person. And that was not the case at all. Every single member of this like ensemble was a very distinct character. And I mean character, not just an actor or just like a random person in a sitcom. They were like legitimately characters. Each one had their own distinct personality. Like, you know, obviously you got Ted, you know, kind of the foul-mouthed, goofy fucking bear. John kind of just being the kind of the, you know, youth, kind of dumb, doesn't really know a whole lot. Kind of having Ted be like his authority figure because his parents
Just like
kinda
me.
suck.
He's just like me. He's just like me. Oh my Look at him.
And then you have Blair, the cousin of Johnny, of Mark Wahlberg's young character, I guess. And wow, no, for real. Every time, sweet Wampum, the daughter of Shea Wickham, by the way, which even more, sweet Wampum,
sweet Wampum.
That is the first time I've seen a character like that, where it's like she's literally. When I see scenes with like the dad and he says something out of order and shit, like I'll watch shows like that where in my head I'm going, if I was in that situation, I'd
what would I
like,
say?
You know what, dude? Shut the fuck up. And
yeah, that's basically like, what Blair
that's
was.
That's what she is in the whole series.
You have the dad in the show, who is just the most racist, awful person ever. But he's hilarious because of just how
fantastic.
Dumb he is. And his expressions, the way he delivers certain lines. It's Scott Grimes, by the way, who is the voice of Steve on American Dad.
I didn't even know that.
Shit, yeah, exactly. I didn't know that either. And you can hear it in his voice sometimes. You can hear just like that, Dad! Like, you can hear that shit.
Oh my god.
And, yeah, he was just like, yeah, like I said, awful person, terrible person. And then you have Blair, who is, like, literally the kind of self-insert for the audience, because you're just like, I want to just, like, tear into this person right now. Like, he is so dumb, and she pretty much does that. And that can usually get really dumb in these types of sitcoms, especially in a Seth MacFarlane situation, because we know whenever Family Guy would try to do a serious episode, it falls so flat.
Oh, can we
and just skids for miles and miles.
Oh,
and
dude.
it is the worst thing ever.
Cass, I have to ask real quick because Wyatt and I have talked about it before. Cass, have you seen Seahorse Seashell Party and followed by Screams in Silence, the story of Brenda Q?
It is. There are 2 episodes of Family Guy. Yeah, you know it, right?
They are.
One was the Meg abuse episode where she kind of stands up for herself and Brian gets high
I do remember
on
reading about
shrooms.
that.
Then there was a domestic violence episode about Quagmire's sister, which was just awful.
Never seen a show try to swing so hard for like Emmy shit and just completely whiffing twice
Literally
in a row.
Everything that you could do wrong, they did wrong.
Oh, like
everything.
Stick to what you're good at, you know?
Exactly. And I don't think, again, I think that was literally the year after Seth MacFarlane stopped writing for the show. I'm pretty sure that was like a year after, yes. Because So he dipped, I think, around 2010, and I think that was either 2010 or 2009 those came out. So it may have been either on the tail end or...
See, I thought it was like recent that he stopped writing on Family Guy because there's
No. He literally said in an interview about Ted recently, he said he has had nothing to do... He has never been in the writer's room for about 10 years. Yeah. He has only been in the voice booth, yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Holy shit,
Crazy.
I didn't even know that. That's...
Yep. 10 years.
Oh my god, that makes me feel bad. It
Crazy.
said we say so much shit about Seth MacFarlane all the time, and then you come to realize that the poor man's just—he's literally just vibing in the booth.
He's been dragging his balls through sharded glass for the last 10 years.
The
KFC
and then the
deep
mom
fryer.
character you have the mom character on this show, who is so fucking funny. She is so, again, similar to the dad. She is just dumb. Like, she's not hateful or anything, but she is just so simple and so dumb. Because she is literally just like she's pretty much just like the generic housewife, like Catholic, like stays at home, prays, does the cooking, does the cleaning. And she prefers that way. There's a whole episode where she talks about how
that's what I was gonna
want
mention.
To be this person.
That was my favorite episode. That was my favorite episode of the ones that we watched because it was like a legit good character study of that character, and it was like actually really funny and smart.
And you were saying like the whole thing about Family Guy not going to this like serious route, but they did it at least 3 times in the series.
Yeah, there was like a whole episode
spot on
about,
every
like,
single time.
Yeah,
there's an episode that features a storyline about homophobia and a talking racist truck. A talking little toy truck
Wait,
who is...
I forgot about that.
Wait, what?
You
Oh,
don't
wait,
see
wait,
that
Simon, you didn't
episode?
watch this
I
episode,
didn't
did
see
you?
that episode. No, I saw.
We
I
should
saw
have
the one where they
preferenced-
I'm saying I saw the one where they rent the porno from the
Yep.
the
Great
store.
episode.
The one with the TA who's trying to sleep with Ted. Everybody thinks he's trying to get into Blair's pants. He's actually trying to sleep with
Oh,
Ted.
God.
And the episode about the mom. And those were all great. All three of those I
Okay.
thought were fantastic. But I just didn't really watch.
We should have prefaced at the beginning. We're gonna spoil everything we talk about.
I was gonna say, if we're cool with
Yeah.
spoiling, yeah. So, because I want to hear Simon's reaction to this right here. So, basically, the episode, Blair
Oh
is in a
my fucking
relationship.
God.
She's in a relationship with a woman, right? She's
Okay.
in college. She's in a relationship with a girl. She brings her home because her flight got canceled, and she's spending the Christmas with their family. And Dad finds out about it because she kind of like does like a whole like thing at the dinner
Yeah,
table.
she stands up for herself. Yeah.
Yeah, stands up for herself and everything. And the dad is just kind of like, shit. So, but
He
before
gets
that, there's
upset because Blair.
he gets
calls
upset
him
because
out.
there's no one in the house. He doesn't feel like he doesn't feel like anyone's on his side in the house. So he
Yeah,
wishes
yeah.
upon a star, just like in the first Ted movie, that someone would have his back. His best friend would have his back, who is just this little old toy truck. And this thing just comes to life and is literally just basically just a racist piece of shit, just like.
so racist.
And it's literally just the Seth MacFarlane like Family Guy thing where they just put a mouth on an object. It's just that. It's that. It's the...
He describes
basically-
a gay
ahead.
person as a cheese puncher, and I was dying for 20 minutes. I could not
become a
believe
cheese
what I
puncher.
heard.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. He'll
Just
become
cheese punchers. I was like,
and
Let
like
Wyatt, let Wyatt design a toy.
yeah, no, fuck you. Anyway, so yeah, basically Blair comes out right there in front of everyone on the table and everything, and then the dad's kind of like a little like kind of floored. He's just like, doesn't know what to say. And the truck just starts saying like, "Oh fuck you! I can't believe this!" Like kind of like being the one to like, kind of like, talk about it as opposed to the dad, because the dad's like obviously like, "Oh shit, what do I do?" Like, so basically the truck is kind of being like the influence on him from that point on.
Oh my god.
And then he comes to a realization and everything that like, okay, I love my niece, this and that. I don't want to alienate her. It's a very, very sweet, understanding, episode and everything.
oh, it's an
And
incredible
then
scene.
the truck confronts him, tries to trip him, and says, "What the hell? Like, fuck you! Like it's supposed to be just us."
Who voices
And
the
then-
truck? Who voices the truck?
Seth MacFarlane.
Oh, okay. Seth MacFarlane voices
It's
the
literally
truck.
just like it's kind of like a more obnoxious Ted.
Oh.
And then like he literally says to like this truck, he just goes like, "What? Why are you being this way? Huh? What's your problem?" And he just goes, "You know why? I have thoughts of men." He's like, and it just cuts to the dad, and he just goes,
Oh,
like he's just like for like 5 seconds, he's
Shots,
just like,
shots Undertaker face. Fucking.
like yeah, literally.
he goes. I have thoughts of men, the same as you have thoughts of women. I'm gay.
I'm gay.
It's the
You
funniest
know what's
shit ever.
crazy?
And the
You know what's
episode-
wild?
oh, sorry.
I just want to mention because we were on call with our buddy Chair a few nights back, just chilling, and we were just talking. We kept like making bits, and then out of nowhere, Chair just got real close to his microphone and just, "I have thoughts of men." And I didn't know that that's what that was
Does he
from
know?
until you just said it.
6 months. Does he know?
Out of context, it just. I have thoughts
I
of
have
men.
thoughts of men.
That's crazy.
And then Simon, the episode ends with basically them saying goodbye to the truck, and he leaves to go to fucking, where was he going? Was it fucking some other fucking place in Massachusetts, I guess, or something? And like he's just going away, just driving away with a little like gay flag on the back of his seat.
It's like so stupid. It's so stupid, but this like it was so brilliantly like emotionally
Yep.
charged. Like
No, this again, I think that type of thing, like again, Family Guy, I don't think works for that type of episode because of how it's
No.
structured.
No.
30 minutes, fucking, it goes at 1,000,000 miles like a second, pretty much.
Firing off bits every like 2 seconds.
These
and
episodes
it's
are like 45 minutes to like 50 minutes.
Yeah.
Live action, the pacing is a lot slower. It works here.
Yeah, that's
Like
what was
that
my
type of
worry.
stuff works here.
That was my worry with it because like I remember like leading up to it, people were like half ironically getting hyped for it before people found out that it was actually good.
Yep.
But my worry, like when I found out that it was like 40 to 50-minute episodes, I was like, God, I can barely handle Modern Family Guy for 20 minutes. I can't imagine
Exactly.
them like Modern Family Guy
It's
extended
not,
to
yeah.
nearly an
So
hour long.
I will tell you this. This is the kind of like last thing about that episode. They do that kind of thing when Family Guy's doing a serious episode where they just have like you'd have like Peter or Stewie just making quips in the middle of like a serious discussion.
Yeah, yeah.
Like just going like, so Mom wanted me to tell you that dinner's ready. I don't know why, but like just like kind of in the yeah. Ted and John do that in that episode, but it doesn't feel forced. It feels like kind of like
what's the subplot in that?
Oh, the subplot was
Ted thinks he's Jesus.
Ted thinks he's Jesus because he came to life because of God or something. And then he's like flipping through the Bible. He just goes like, "All right, what can I do here? Oh, he had an apostle named John. Oh, it's nice. Okay, cool. Okay, get to the spells. Get to the spells.
Flip to the spells. Yeah.
Okay, do we need dice for
Shit's
this?
amazing.
God damn.
Shadow Wizard Buddy Gang. We love casting spells.
Then at the end of the episode, he just says like I think Sarah or whatever, which was Blair's GF or whatever, just says like, Jesus died on a cross, right? And got crucified. And he goes, wait, what? Oh shit, fuck that. I'm not doing this. Fuck that. And that's how
maybe I'm
like
Buddha.
me.
You like Buddhism?
Yeah, maybe I'm Buddha.
Maybe I'm Buddha.
Yeah, maybe I'm Buddha. But no, great, fantastic first season for Ted. The finale also is great. The final joke of that series is a nice little glup for the fans from the first Ted movie.
Oh yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, it's the fuck you Thunder thing. It's the creation of that.
Oh,
Which
that's
is awesome.
Oh, that's
yeah.
cool.
They're like chilling on the lawn. They hear the thunder and they just go, "Oh, fuck you, Thunder. Yeah, suck my dick." And they go, "You think what I'm thinking? Get the guitar." And they run upstairs. Yeah, it's great. But yeah, no, yeah, fantastic. Hope it comes back for season 2. Seth MacFarlane said he would totally be down for it if the fans want it. So, as you can see, it was a very big success. So
Seth MacFarlane needs to finish the story.
One more thing too about this: the effects on Ted are unreal.
Oh, they're fantastic.
Incredible. The lighting on him, the emotions on this little teddy bear, like the expressions are incredible.
Oh yeah.
Like it blows the first 2 movies out of the water. Like
That was what I was gonna say.
incredible
Like that was my favorite thing about the first 2 Teds was like how much work actually went into the mocap and like the design for Ted. Like because he's such like a basic design, but they put so much effort like into his facial expressions
I will tell you
and
right
stuff
now,
like
this
that.
might be a little. This might be like a little bit of like a oomph. It rivals the effects in Planet of the Apes in this show. I think he looks like he's physically in that world more so than
okay.
those apes.
Okay,
Stay
we just take our
tuned
time.
for a
Take
future
a deep
episode
breath.
of Altercation Station where we talk about the apes movies.
No, it's gonna happen. It's gonna, dude. When we get closer to Kingdom's release, we're absolutely doing that. Absolutely, because
Yeah.
By the way, I want to point this out. We're talking about apes. So I was talking to Wyatt about War for the Planet of the Apes one time, and he tried to tell me, "Oh yeah, that movie sucks, man. That movie sucks. I hated that movie. It was garbage. The movie's so overrated." And then I was like, "Why do you hate it?" It's like, because the ending's so stupid. Woody Harrelson literally turns into an ape. This man really thought that the ending of War for the Planet of the Apes, that Woody Harrelson did like a Shaggy Dog-esque Tim Allen transformation from a human being into a full-blown ape.
To be honest, it would have been a better ending in hindsight.
So stupid.
It's so oh my.
Well,
But
thank
yes,
you for that.
that is
Wyatt.
that is what I brought.
Simon, hit me.
So
Literally.
I was originally going to
Hit
be
me,
seeing...
I'm into that. No, don't. No.
No, ow, why would you do that? You fuck.
None of that.
No, you can't do that. No, you can't hit me.
Anyway, continue.
Why are you looking at me like that? I was originally going to be seeing ISS this last weekend because I had heard good things about it, and the trailer. ISIS. I was originally going to see that in theaters, live on Live Leak. But unfortunately, work.
God damn it. ISIS fucking videos.
The world is filled with tragedy.
Would be crazy.
Every single day, hours of content of just pure hatred.
But yes, what
We can put a stop to this.
Every day I
What can we
wake
do?
up. What can we do?
And you're still fucking winning.
Anyways, but I was gonna see ISS, but then life gets in the way. I'm gonna try and see it soon. I think it looks actually pretty good. I saw the trailer for it before the Iron Claw. There was another thing that I watched last week, similar to Wyatt. It is not a whole TV series because I didn't finish it yet, but I watched the first episode last week with my brother, and I have full intentions of finishing it, maybe even bringing it back for a future What We Got, depending on when I finish it. I watched the first episode of Blue Eye Samurai on Netflix, and it was one of the best things I have seen Netflix do in a very long time. For those
I've
of
heard
you,
great things.
oh yes. For those of you who don't know or haven't heard of it, because honestly, Netflix did a really bad job marketing this show, just like they do all their good shit. All the good shit, they do a
All their
terrible
animated
job.
stuff gets horribly marketed aside from like Arcane.
Voltron was like a big thing for them when Voltron was running, but other than that, they weren't really doing they animation. They're good shit anyway. Like we talked about They Clone Tyrone a few weeks back too. Like they because they fucked that movie over like crazy too, and that was one of their better Netflix originals. Blue Eye Samurai. Those of you who don't know, it comes from one of the writers of Logan. So if you need to know, if you're indicative of its quality in that way,
Simon Kinberg.
no. Please.
Oh my god.
Just no, Simon.
Please. No.
Simon.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It is an animated series. It is you've heard this before. It is about a samurai who was done wrong.
Has blue eyes.
Yes. The character indeed has blue eyes. I'd be pissed off if they didn't. Who was done wrong in the past and looked down upon and was raised by an old master type figure of sorts, and now they've grown and they are like peak over 9,000 level, like grinding on that Ghost of Tsushima grind.
Fortnite Battle Pass.
They got the Fortnite. They got the Suicide Squad kills the Justice League Battle Pass. They've been grinding on that shit for the better part of a year and a half, and they are ready to go and find all the people that wronged them and tick them off a list one by one. Sounds like you've seen it before. I can assure you, from watching the first episode of Blue Eye Samurai, something that I didn't expect was that usually in stories like this, they center the focus mainly on the samurai character or the main character. They don't really focus on the world itself. Like, the world doesn't really feel as lived in. That's one of the reasons why I like Ghost of Tsushima that much, because it really focused on, like, the Mongolians, like, when they were taking over Japan at the time. And that whole world felt like he was just getting, like, bored down upon it.
I tried hard not to make a South Park joke when you said
I saw it. No, I saw it in your face. I literally saw it in your. Hello, Mongolian.
Whoa!
Okay.
Sorry, chair.
It's comedy. It's not. It's not him. It's comedy.
Let's reset. Let's reset just in case Cass decides to cut this in post.
Speaking of which, the Great Reset is a conspiracy theory in which... I'm sorry, go ahead.
I ain't cutting shit. Fuck off.
Y'all ever heard of Nanking?
Keep going.
Nah.
Keep going.
Blue Eye Samurai, it sounds like it'd be very generic. What I like about it is that the world feels very lived in, just given all the characters that are lead samurai. Fun fact, female samurai, by the way. It's woke. Mary Sue.
No.
It doesn't even work for that because she's Japanese.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
I think the surroundings of the revenge story, as well as like the characters that populate the world, make it feel very lived in my opinion. That was something I was like really taken aback by, because the first episode it focuses on our main samurai character. She goes to find info in the cold open of the episode on the location of one of the people that wronged her in the past. I'm not going to spoil how, because it sounds like a very unique take on that sort of genre. And it's this awesome opening scene, and then the rest of it is just her walking all the way to this one location, and she goes through this town, and she goes through this city, and she comes across a few different people. And it was really like the world building was kind of exceptional. Like, I was really floored at how good it was, and it was very funny at moments. But it was also like it just had like this very like tense tone about it that I wasn't really expecting. I thought it was just going to be like hyper stylized, very action focused. I didn't realize that the dialogue and the build up and the storytelling behind that was going to be such a big part of it. There's also, without spoiling it, there's this weird like, without spoiling exactly, there's this weird like sci-fi edge to it because the whole her sword is like super sharp. You're like, oh, okay, so it's like just one of those like basic. She's really good with swords, and then you find out through a flashback that her sword came from a meteorite that crashed into the ground right around where her ancient master, who was I'm not even gonna spoil that part because it's a very unique take on that sort of thing as well. And it's revealed like at the end of the episode that she was like master could not break through that rock to make or that steel to make a sword, but that she was able to make it, which it was such like a cool visual for this sort of thing because again a lot of these things are like rooted in like realism. So when you see something that's like outwardly super fantastical and like way out there for this very gritty revenge story, and also just given the time frame it takes place in Japan, because they open it on like really specifying like this was the time when like white people were not allowed in Japan. You could not like if you were a white person you went to Japan, you would probably die. And like how like people mixed the West has fallen.
The West has fallen.
I guess it'd be the East has fallen. Mixed like how mixed race children were looked down upon very much around that time. And they really set that tone there, but then they just plant this little piece of like pure fiction in there and it makes it much more interesting. And it was so the way they developed like the antagonist was so interesting. I'm looking forward to learning more about like who it looks like our main antagonist for the first season. And the action is fantastic. There's not as much of it as you might expect for a first episode in that regard, but when it goes down, it fucking goes down and it's rad. And they do this really awesome. It's like this effect of like she's staring down. She's gonna have this duel with this guy who's been sent out to kill her at this dojo. And the whole thing, it takes on like, you know, like that black and white, like that sort of like paint calligraphy aesthetic. That's kind of like present in a lot of Japanese media. And it's like, it's showing like potential outcomes for like the fight. Like it's showing like very broad strokes, like what might happen if one person swings like this or if one person does this.
Oh, interesting.
And it was actually really well executed. I can't really rave about it enough because I was kind of jaw dropped when it was over. I'm mad. I wanted to finish it before doing this what we got, but I didn't actually get to it. So I think I might finish it and come back with my full thoughts. Apparently it ends. Apparently there's plans to do multiple seasons. So I don't know exactly how it ends, but I just wanted to recommend it because it's only like 50 minutes long. And it was by far the best thing that I've watched so far this year that I hadn't seen prior. So I highly recommend, if you haven't seen it, watch the first episode of Blue Eye Samurai. Stick with it. I don't know if either of you have seen any of it or have looked at it, but
I have.
I've seen like the
no
trailer on
idea what you were talking about. But it's been delightful hearing you talk about it.
Okay. Did you not like
No,
even
I've seen
hear
I've seen the trailer for it on like Netflix. I know what it is. I've heard people talk about it, and I'm like, oh, interesting. I haven't seen like anyone on like social media talking about it whatsoever, though.
Which is a shame because if the first episode's anything to go by, it's worth all the attention that it's got. Because I know it has like 100% on Rotten Tomatoes, but it only has like 20 reviews. So it's not like a super like well known thing, even critical standards.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to.
We don't know what it has on Rotten Tomatoes. It's not like I'm gonna ask you in a few minutes.
Well.
God
damn it.
All right.
Shit.
Well, that's very, very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck you. Okay, it's my turn.
Peak 2004
assholes.
image.
I did not pick a TV show. I picked another movie.
At least someone likes to keep tradition.
I went back to 1997.
What the hell?
Late
That was a
90s
year
has some of
before
the
my
best
birth.
comedy movies I have ever seen. This is one of the first movies I remember watching when I was like 8 or 9. This is like my dad's favorite movie of all time.
Hold up.
I picked Liar, Liar with Jim Carrey because I love this film. I think it's his best movie. That's just me though. I feel like this is his best movie.
Jim
Really?
Carrey?
I love stuff like Yes Man. I love stuff like The Truman Show. Obviously,
Eternal
The Mask
Sunshine.
is obviously
Eternal
pretty good.
Sunshine.
Yep. Literally everything he's been in except The Grinch. It's been talked about.
Oh dear, he's
Some of
gone.
Dude.
You're a
Dude,
mean one.
I knew he would do that shit.
Mr. Bruv.
I knew he was gonna do that.
Are a hero.
Yeah, welcome back, fuckhead. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I messed up like coming out of there. Doing the bit.
But yeah, no, Liar Liar is 100% my favorite. Some of the
Really?
most quotable parts of this movie all include him when he's been cursed. The scene with the pen is so goddamn funny. Like when he's like,
Is it like The
"Colour
Dark Knight?"
This pen is.
Yeah.
He's really good at like you could put him in any situation and he'd be able to make it believable. Like he's physically showing that he cannot lie, and it's like it's fucking fantastic.
Such a fantastic physical comedian, Jim Carrey
Yeah.
is. You know, it's like kind
Amazing.
of unreal how good he is.
Great cast, by the way. I completely forgot Jennifer Tilly was in this, by the way.
Oh.
Like
I didn't even know
I'm
she
just
was in
watching.
it at all.
She showed up, and I was like, oh.
and she goes, hello, Joe.
I did not have sex with them.
No. Not again.
Damn it, Bonnie.
You know, like, especially in this era, like with like fucking kid actors and stuff, like they're very annoying, and they're obviously, I mean, they weren't as
Kid
strict
actors
as
suck.
with it, but you know, his son in this movie is not that bad, and like the whole plot about him literally trying to show up to his son's birthday and shit like that, and he never gets to. It's like it's really wholesome stuff, and like mix that in with all the stupid, you know, comedy shit that he throws at you. It's like it's genuinely fantastic movie, and I think people should talk about it more because, yeah, I don't have much else to say. I just think that's a very good movie, and I wanted to bring it up again.
You know what's better?
Mm.
Fun with Dick
Exactly.
and Jane.
So that's why.
Fun with Dick
Skip
and
right
Jane.
on.
Go watch it, guys.
Fun with
Great
Dick and balls.
I remember
the
she says I remember the trailers for that movie, and T. Leone says at one point, like, I think we're in a little bit of a pickle dick. And I laughed my fucking ass off.
Well, so the director's name is Tom Shadyac, and I think that's fucking awesome.
Yes, Tom Shadyac directed Bruce Almighty as well,
Bruce Almighty, yeah.
which is another one of my
Chenya.
favorites.
It's actually
Yeah,
a
it's
Tom.
pretty good one.
It's Tom Chenya actually. If you want to like be an actual auteur,
Hey,
and just
who asked? All right, so we're gonna look at the Rotten Tomatoes
the
score.
bloodline.
All right, no, shut up and die. All right, Wyatt,
Yes.
what do you think the TED TV show has on Rotten Tomatoes right now?
I'm gonna go 91 critic score,
Right?
100% audience score.
Holy shit, he's
Right?
going high.
Okay.
I'm gonna say a fat 95 audience. We say 95 audience and a 65 critic for Ted.
Simon, you completely sweeped. It's 67 tomato meter and 90% audience score,
Oh, okay. So, oh wow.
which I think
Damn,
is
thought-
very, very, very harsh from the fucking critics there.
Wyatt, you
That's
have to
crazy.
realize that no matter
I do.
what,
I forget. Yeah.
Even if it's
I should
good-
have said audience score would be higher than that. Like, yeah, critics. Are
even
very,
if it's good, the Seth MacFarlane shtick just doesn't work for everybody. So that's just
Yeah.
how it is.
I will say this: best Oscar host still.
One of.
Oh.
One of.
One of.
Yeah.
I don't know why he's not hosting fucking any of them since. That's insane.
He probably just doesn't have interest. He's probably just like
I was gonna say it could
content
be it.
coasting on Family Guy.
That's a
royalty
whole
checks.
other fucking pod right there. Oscar hosts, because God, Jesus.
We need to get back to. We need to go. I need to go back.
Why did you go back, Kate?
Quantum leap.
All right,
Yes.
well, Blue Eye Samurai.
I'm gonna go 85. Wait, no, 100% because it's Simon just said.
I have spoiled it.
Oh,
This was on there. This has been on here for
oh.
nearly 3 months, so things might
Oh.
change.
Let's go 100 still.
Okay.
And I'll go audience score. I'm gonna go with a 90. I think it's a
Okay.
10 difference. Yeah.
I'm also gonna go 100 critic, but I feel like the critical score, the audience score is maybe a bit lower. I feel like it'll be like an 85.
Well, Tomato Meter, 100%.
I killed
Still,
the
which is incredible.
Blue
Cass
Samurai.
tried to debate me right there, and I said no.
I said
I'm trying to catch you out.
No.
Audience score, 96. So Wyatt is the winner.
Uh,
Yeah. Very good, very nice.
stop doing the Rob Van Dam, please.
Liar, liar. Wyatt.
I'm gonna go with a 70% critic rating
Mm-hmm.
and 75 audience score.
Okay.
I feel like it's not as well received critically. I just feel like this was around the
I was gonna say,
time.
I don't think it's that well received. I also don't think it's like a rotten rating. I think it's like in the 70s.
I think it's gonna be one of those ones that's either like right just in rotten or just in fresh. Like it's in like that 55 to like 65 range. You know, it's in there. I feel like it's rotten because this was around the time when people started turning on Jim Carrey. I feel like for a little while. So I'm gonna go 58% critic, and I'll say it still has like I'll say like a 72% audience.
Poker face, ladies and gentlemen. The critic score was 83%. Yes. People still love this movie.
That's
Rightfully
Damn.
so. Wyatt wins because 75 audience score.
Oh my.
Good shit, good shit.
I'm fucking wallahi, I'm finished. Turn these fucking lights. Turn these fucking lights off.
Wallahi.
Wallahi.
God damn it. Well, that was what we got. Again, we are going to be skedaddling on to our next segment. I can't remember what it's called though. Wyatt, can you please?
Oh yeah, it's called DDT7, baby.
Oh shit! Oh my god! No! Slow down! Slow down!
Inside this
Christ! All right, I've got to do one now.
Oh shit! Because
Fuck you!
fuck off! Real glass!
Oh my god! All right. Well, what is our topic today on Altercation
Do
Station?
you fancy yourself a journalist?
Oh man. Oh yeah. It's not DDT7. It's Altercation Station.
It's both of those things.
Sequel. Both
Lock
of these
the
nuts in your
doors!
face.
Both of those things.
Today's topic is promo packages and what is the best promo package. Any wrestling company.
I wanted to do this as a DDT7 list, but they don't remember as many promo packages as I do because I have hyperfixation.
No, it's because Simon
and that's just
is...
sad.
No, Simon's autistic and he remembers everything. Basically,
You ever seen The Artist from 2011? There was a movie called The Autist, and it starred Simon. It was the same kind of thing, except it had Simon in it.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Actually, that's just Punch Drunk Love. Actually, that's what I'm doing because the main Adam Sandler has autism in that movie.
Simon's Punch Drunk Love, but without like the love and without the drunk. I'm just punching him
He's
in
just
the face.
punch.
Yeah, that's what he is. Yeah, exactly.
No,
doing
listen. No, listen, because with the soundtrack one, you can do a top 7, but that's gonna take fucking ages. First of all, second of all, like that's a better one for like having a definitive favorite, and that's what we thought about with this one. So
yeah, that's fair.
I wanna just do it reverse from last time. So Simon, what is your favorite hype pack?
Before we continue with this, granted, listen, we have 3 total here. There's plenty of great hype packages out there.
Mm-hmm.
If I was making a list of these, when we were originally considering this for a DDT7, I had like 13 options I could have put onto my main list because I loved so many. What are you gonna say?
I had
I have a
2.
question.
What up?
You can cut this out if you want. What if we played the packages and reacted to them?
No, because that's way too much time and editing,
Okay,
and I'm
understood.
not. And this the audio podcast.
And WWE
Yeah, true,
WWE will smite us down.
No, I'm sure.
with
No, I'm
great
sure.
fury.
I'm saying. Yeah, I don't know.
Why don't
I
we
can
put a
put-
copyrighted video on top of
Hey,
a podcast?
I
that
said you
isn't
could mute
paid
it. You
for,
could mute it.
and
you
also
fucking- all right.
is on a video pod, and
Yeah,
that they
fucking
can't see on
kidding, though.
Spotify. Really good stuff, Wyatt. Really good stuff.
You could just like
guys,
have our post video reaction of it where we're like it finishes.
Anyway, guys, get ready in 20 minutes when I do the raw discussion for the.
You will die. You will pass away. I'm not cutting any of that out. You suck. All right.
You're gonna date the pod.
Yeah, you know what, guys? Cody and CM Punk come head to head today.
Fuck up!
Seth Rollins is injured. Party.
Shut the fuck up!
Simon, let's go. Hit
my
me.
favorite promo. I just want to give a quick shout out to a few that I could also consider, not ones that you guys are going to mention because you're going to find out about those pretty soon. Obviously, because if I don't say it, all the boomers will get mad at me. My Way video hype package from WrestleMania X7, Steve Austin and The Rock is an option. CM Punk and John Cena from Money in the Bank 2011. Do I have everybody's attention now? Obviously, great.
Do I?
Unironically, even though the feud sucked, the Matt Hardy, Jeff Hardy promo package from WrestleMania 25 with Crash by Decipher Down, because that shit goes absolutely insane.
Yeah, that shit rules.
You're sick. You're
Twisted.
twisted. You're demented. And so am I.
What could have happened, Jeff?
What about my dog?
Classic.
What about Jack, man?
What about Jack?
Maybe
What
it was
about
all
Jack?
just one person.
Oh.
he hits that face, remember? He's like, Matt Hardy, what a fucking weird.
Back when he was cool. Anyways, and then there was a couple of there's another Shawn Michaels and Triple H from SummerSlam 2002. That was the other one I wanted to mention. The one where the first one they did with Jim Johnston composed an original song just for that promo package is awesome. But we all know the answer, don't we? The best promo package of all time is Daniel Bryan versus Triple H from WrestleMania 30. He's only a man with a kingdom behind me. He's taken a stand to escape what's inside me. A monster. A monster. A monster.
And I feel like a monster. I feel it deep within.
What's
See, I wish I did that.
coming over the hill? Is it a monster?
That's a good. Oh shit! I actually know.
I would agree with you there, Simon. However, it has one issue with it.
What?
It's a very glaring issue.
What's the problem?
Oh wait, hang on. I just want to confirm this real quick. Continue. say your piece. Say your piece. I just want to confirm.
I thought you were gonna say it can't be used in WWE 2K24 40 years of WrestleMania.
Yes, I am correct.
What?
There's one glaring issue, and it is the fact that it involves Imagine Dragons very heavily.
Yeah, but it's the only good use of their music ever.
Simon, it involves Imagine Dragons.
Yeah, but it uses it. Yeah, but it's other. Okay,
Simon.
when you think of no, but Wyatt, there's two good uses of Imagine Dragons in media: Mission Impossible Fallout trailer, Daniel Bryan monster video package. Those are the only two times that
You're a natural.
No, wrong song.
Gotta be so
Hey guys, get ready to play his Golden AJ $1 Million Challenge 2K19. My God, we gotta watch that one day. The $1 Million Challenge finals with AJ.
We really don't.
My God,
really
AJ Styles not even trying. He's just given up on it.
Congratulations, man. Anyway, congratulations.
Yeah, I had no idea what I was doing.
Crazy.
But Daniel Bryan monster video package. That's my submission, and I'll get into more why I want to let everybody else introduce their stuff first, and then we'll get more into. Well, I thought that's what we do. I thought that's how the show worked. You know, it's like Elimination Chamber.
Well,
you know, like
Die. Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker. WrestleMania 26. That's my one.
Does she
excellent
hurt me?
choice.
Because that is genuinely the most iconic and most talked about, and probably the greatest in my opinion.
Do you want to know something funny though?
What's that, Wyatt?
The fact that if you watch WrestleMania 26, wait, you talking about the first match or the second match? The one with the placebo.
Match.
Okay, yeah. That
I could beat you.
Yeah, I could beat you. So that match on Peacock, I don't know if this was like this, beforehand or not, but on Peacock, it's a different package. It's not that one.
No, that was on air. That was when it aired too. I remember people because there's people who talked about.
Okay, so it was definitely on air then. So they must have like redone it because of like probably just because of the song maybe, which is very weird.
which is a shame.
the case.
Deal with God.
Make a deal with
God.
God. With God. It sounds like more.
God.
It sounds like more Coleman. Fucking
Again,
God.
we'll get into it.
Yeah.
Why? What is yours?
I've chosen a bit more of an obscure one here, folks.
Hit me.
I do want to give a shout out, honorable mention, real quick, and that is Triple H versus Seth Rollins. The other reason it's not here is because it involves Seth Rollins. Anyway, no.
One
No,
day.
good package. Yes.
One day.
Somehow, this also
I have chosen.
includes Imagine Dragon.
Okay, no, it doesn't.
No, that's Metallica. Triple H Seth Rollins is Metallica.
You fucking idiot! Of course it's not Imagine Dragons. Why would
Bro
you
fell
think
for the
I
bait.
thought a Metallica song
Because
was done
I
by fucking
because
Imagine
I
Dragons?
misunderstood. I didn't know you were bidding.
That's like me saying, "Oh yeah, Iron Fist." Psy really cooked on that song. What is wrong with you?
Yeah, man, I love Daredevil starring Oscar Isaac.
Legit.
On
I love
Disney
Foggy and Nelson. I love them. They're
Man,
my
fuck you.
favorite.
Fuck
they're my
you.
favorite
Fuck
characters.
you.
Foggy and
Fuck you.
Nelson.
Damn you, I hate you. So no,
Hit
my
me.
package is very underrated one in my opinion, and that is the Jeff Hardy heel promo package. This was after Bound for Glory when he turned heel, and this is one of the coolest packages fucking ever.
Bro went to TNA.
Yeah.
TNA.
Crazy.
TNA
What I'm talking
wrestling.
So yeah, this was when Jeff Hardy did the fucking gimmick, won the TNA title, formed Immortal with Hulk Hogan along with fucking 50 other people for some reason, including like 2 different factions I think were involved too. Hulk Hogan really just wanted to make the NWO happen like 4 more times. But yeah, man, that's my package, and I'll get more into it.
Hulk Hogan TNA
Well, let's
Dark
discuss.
Times.
All right.
Let's discuss certain points. Which one is the most emotional?
Daniel Bryan.
I was gonna say mine, but as soon as you said that,
I was gonna say
fuck.
mine because it was kind of true. Anyway,
What are you
Okay.
talking about?
I think Jeff was okay. Look, I just
Why,
think Jeff
I'm not
was
gonna
kinda
lie to you, buddy. I think you're in 3rd place. You've got a story
Okay,
with
look,
Hulk Hogan.
Look,
I'm
listen,
sorry.
listen. All right, listen. Okay, you know
It's
what?
not about that though. It's about the promo package itself.
You know what-
That's the whole point.
Would you guys like to go first before I drop some shit on you? All right.
You go
Okay.
first because you're losing.
Okay. You know what? Fuck- okay,
Jesus
look.
Christ.
So here's the thing, man. This
Bars.
came at a time. This came like right after TNA was like, yeah, man, Monday Night Wars, brother, we're bringing it back. And they were at the Monday Night slot for like 2 weeks. And they were like, no, okay. And Jeff Hardy fucking turned heel. He had the like, little belt. He was doing this. He was doing the fucking this with the belt.
shit.
And I was like, yeah, okay, cool. And then this package drops, and it's just fucking Jeff just kind of spitting. Not kind of spitting, just totally spitting. It's got the Another Me song playing, which is one of the best theme songs fucking ever. And he is really going for this, like, the Antichrist of professional wrestling. That was the gimmick. And
Yeah.
they could have milked that shit for so many years, but of course Jeff, did a thing.
Wait.
But
Question.
man, dude.
Was this before Victory Road? Was this like right
Yes.
before then?
Yes.
Oh
yeah, no,
dear.
this is what set up that Victory Road match. This was like the whole thing.
Oh
And the
my.
Victory Road thing was like
oh
the end
my
of it.
god.
Yeah.
That's
This was the
sad.
very beginning of that run.
That's sad.
And of course we know where it ended. Yes,
Oh,
very
dear.
sad because this character was so cool. Jeff was talking about fucking like, if I could see the old Jeff Hardy, I'd say, what the fuck were you thinking, you piece of shit? I'm sick of suffering for the fans. Why don't they suffer for me for once? It's like, this dude is spitting, man.
That
This
is a
shit
hard line.
awesome.
That is actually a hard line.
Why don't they
I can't
suffer
lie.
for me for? And it shows like a bunch of like footage of like Jeff doing swantons off of tables and just going like, "Oh fuck this," and it's like,
Oh,
man,
that's-
what a cool fucking character. Like just going, yeah, I've been injuring my body for so long. Why the fuck am I doing this?
That is a very
like,
cool.
I
heel
should
turn
be
to have
on top of the
yeah.
fucking world
And
right now.
it's
To have
great.
a daredevil character like that, and then
Yeah.
have them turn heel.
And
be
it
like,
really,
this fucking sucks, and
Yeah.
I hate all of you for making me do this.
it mainly works for Jeff Hardy alone. I feel like as well because Jeff was the one like I feel like he was the initial person that wasn't from ECW who was like building his whole like
second
like,
run, like his big second coming.
yeah,
kind
and
of
his whole like
TNA.
connection. A lot of his connection with the fans was the fact that he would do crazy shit just because, like
Yeah.
he would do it to like, and that's what made people really love him. So for him, it like feels extra, like it hits you in your chest a little bit more.
And I
for
still
Jeff.
contend this is probably and again, I do want to preface this by saying, and I mean character-wise, this is probably the best Jeff Hardy we've seen, in my opinion. I think,
was 100%.
yeah, character-wise, obviously, looking for what happened and everything. I mean, yeah, he was cool as a Daredevil character, but like let's be honest. How far did he really go with that charisma wise? Talk about fucking. Yeah, fuck you, man. I hate you. I'll woo
Him
you
and Punk.
creatures, man.
Him and Punk.
Like,
Punk brought out good material in him when they were feuding in WWE, at least, because
Yeah, it was
that was like the
pretty good.
crutch of their whole feud was the drugs versus straight edge.
and
thing,
also,
so.
Jeff was a guy too who like totally committed to what he was doing at this time, man. He loved doing this shit. Like he was fucking like tearing up signs and shit, fucking smoking cigarettes on the way to the ring. Like this was awesome, man. Yeah.
Smoking
I will
all
say this.
night.
TNA fucking fumbled so hard because I don't know what the fuck they were thinking if we thought that we were going to cheer for Matt Morgan over Jeff Hardy throughout this fucking first feud. I don't know what the hell they were smoking getting
No,
this guy baby faces. Because, like, keep in mind, dude, Immortal at this time had AJ, Kazarian, Beer Money, every single, like, pretty much all the big faces in that company.
weren't like Booker
were-
and Kevin Nash in that shit too? Weren't Booker?
No, they
or
were
was that-
gone. They were gone by this time.
They had already left. Okay, that's main event
Yeah,
Mafia.
Booker was
They were
in
main event. They
WWE
were
at
main
this
event
time.
Mafia, right?
Yep.
Ah, okay,
Yeah,
I see.
exactly.
Okay.
And yeah, this was, like I said, man, this was awesome. It just, again, one of those things. His main feud during this was Matt Morgan, Ken Anderson, and unfortunately Sting.
Oh,
And it was a very much,
Oh.
you know, yeah, it was just very upsetting. He did do a really cool, they changed the twist of fate to the twist of hate, which actually is what the
That's a
Stunner
dope-ass
became.
name. Oh yeah.
And he actually didn't even do like the twist. He just did RKOs at one point. He didn't even try setting it up. He just went like,
Remember the 2020 special Twist of Fury?
oh god, no.
Remember
was-
that one time he
Yeah.
did that?
What was
Where-
that? That was like the fucking
Instead of a cutter, he would turn you into a neck breaker.
yeah. It was basically like
Man,
the
it
fucking
was
like
so
Crossroads,
bad.
right? Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Michael Cole's like Twist of Fury. I'm like, huh?
Who? Mad Max Fury Road? Mad Max Fury Road? What you saying?
Victory Road.
Victory Road.
But no, like
no,
like
yeah,
I said,
that's-
I think it's one of the best packages ever. It's very underrated. TNA's got a lot of good video packages. I think a lot of people forget about them.
Yeah.
But a lot of those earlier TNA stuff, killer packages, and that was a very good little light in that really shitty era of TNA.
God,
Very ballsy going for something in TNA.
Yeah.
I respect
That's
it.
for
I
sure.
respect it.
Mhm.
That-
I
that's
respect
the-
it, but
Yeah.
congrats, bronze medal.
Mhm. Kill
So
yourself.
Kill,
Kill
kill
yourself.
yourselves.
Shawn Michaels versus The Undertaker, WrestleMania 26.
Mike
Shawn
Shawnels.
Michaels lost at Mania, and he shows up at the Slammy Awards. Triple H is like, "Here's my brother, he gets a trophy."
Shawn Michaels
and The Undertaker.
Thank you so much for this.
Shawn Michaels
I worked
is the
very
best
hard.
match of the year. Shawn Michaels and the Undertaker.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Shawn,
God damn it.
he looks fine, but he also looks kind of. He's a brilliant actor throughout this entire feud.
Oh, he's
Yep.
amazing. He's
Oh my
incredible.
God.
So Sean's like, yeah, thank you for this trophy, everyone. I'll see you later. And then that moment he stops and like looks at it, and he's like, Mark,
You
I could do it. I could be
You fucking Mark.
So I'm like, obviously I didn't grow up with this, so I had a lot of revision to do. But when I found out about this feud and this moment, I was like, this is incredible. Like he's so passionate about it. He's like, I want you next year again, and I will put my career on the line. And it's like, it's so emotionally fueled because especially when he gets Undertaker in the ring and he's like,
No.
No.
And then
My
Shawn's like,
answer is
is
My
no.
answer is no.
Why does he
So,
say
like,
no
Shawn's
again?
like-
Did they ever give a kayfabe reason why he says no to Shawn at that point? I can't
I'm pretty
even
sure
remember.
I figured it was just because like he already beat
He
him
said
like twice.
he said you don't
Yeah.
need to like he said you need to earn it again, so that's why he would enter the Rumble. And
Yeah,
then
he wasn't just
obviously
gonna
we
give
talked
it to
about it
him.
before. Sean in that Rumble is fucking phenomenal.
Oh, so good.
Every
When
single
he gets
moment with that
knocked
shit.
off the apron by Batista and his hands are like scrambling just to stay like
he's like-
grabbing
he's like-
onto the
Yeah.
ropes and the
And instead of selling the injury, he immediately just goes, "No, no." It's like
The crowd
oh,
reaction too,
fuck.
where it's just like, oh.
And
damn.
also like the shots of like him in black and white when he's like realizing it, and then like it's like
Oh, yeah.
his elbow going backwards and shit. I'm like, this is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
oh my god, yeah, they're showing the highlights of the
Honestly.
match in reverse, like him getting lifted back up from the choke slam and stuff like that. Like,
Yep.
oh my
It's
god.
unbelievable.
Oh,
I do have a
he's
fun
so
fact.
distraught.
Fun little fact about this match, actually. First WrestleMania match I ever saw was this match.
Huh.
Because you know why? So I was obviously in WWE around like the Nexus period, right? And they ran the WrestleMania like broadcast thing on NBC at that time. They ran like kind of like a best of sort of thing, and they played that entire match beginning to end.
Oh.
And I had no idea. I knew who the Undertaker was. Obviously, I knew kind of vaguely who Shawn Michaels was. So I was just like, oh yeah, well I'm gonna watch this match. Like, why not? And I saw that package. I saw that match, and it just fucking blew my mind. I was like, holy shit, this is insane.
I will say,
Like,
as great as that match is, it's not quite like the WrestleMania 25 match still holds up when you rewatch it. Like that match is unbelievably incredible, right?
Hey,
I got
a
I'm a
rebuttal.
rare case.
Yep.
I like 26 better.
That's
That's
fair.
me.
I was about to
26
say, I used to like 26 better, but I've come to this realization. I think of those two matches as kind of like a Kill Bill 1 and 2 situation. They're kind of one big match in a way.
That's actually because like Kill Bill 1's the action, and then Kill Bill 2 is the story. Like this, that literally, that's what I've said before. Is like if the build for Undertaker, if the matches got switched, if WrestleMania 25's match happened with WrestleMania 26 build, it'd be like the greatest. It would be the greatest match of all time. It would literally be the greatest match of all time. But when I actually like that comparison for it, Wyatt. I actually that's not a bad shout for it. I like that. And that's
I
totally.
will say that match has one of my favorite calls, even though it's Jerry Lawler. Dude,
No.
when he says that confused look on the face of the Undertaker is turned into a look of rage, it's like, oh
Yeah,
my god.
yeah,
Dude.
that was
Because that's the
good.
first time he does the tombstone, but like,
When he
you know,
leaps,
jumps
so
into
when he
it.
jumps
Dude,
up into
oh
it.
my god.
No, dude.
Legendary.
Okay, everybody talks about, I'm gonna get into my package today, but that moment when Shawn is like crawling up the Undertaker's body and he slaps him.
And he slaps the shit out of
Not
him.
enough people talk about that moment afterwards when Taker's head goes down and then he lifts his head up and he has the white eyes and he's like, and he grabs him and he's like, okay, motherfucker, I'll end it right now. I'll take it all away from you. And this,
Shawn
I was-
Michaels' career
It's
is
over.
over.
One interesting thing about that match too is that when the match starts, because it was the main event of that Mania, Shawn comes out with like no gimmicks, no big entrance or anything. I thought that was very interesting.
Because
He comes out with like, you know, he has like the hat, he has like a little bit of like a jacket going on, but he doesn't have like the big grandiose like, you know, I'm God thing from like the year before.
That's
It's very
true.
weird. It feels very like kind of like almost like low stakes in a way. Not low stakes, but almost like a
it's much more personal.
personal. Yeah. It felt
Because
very,
the
like,
first
oh.
the first Mania match was built around like those two, like their legacies at WrestleMania and their legacies as professional wrestlers, like compared to each other. The second one was Shawn's redemption. Like that was the major focus on that. That's why the first match has like Shawn coming down from the ceiling and Taker coming up from the ground, because it just fits better that way. But oh man,
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah, guys, you got me there. I mean, you're good. I got no complaints about that package. It's perfect.
Everything
going to-
building up to it, like them losing tag matches and him raiding the chamber and shit. It's one of the best feuds of all time. And
Oh yeah,
no, like it goes without saying, it's my favorite promo package of all time.
I will raise my point though.
Wait,
We
sorry. If I could
Mike
deal with God.
Make him swap our place.
Great cover.
Oh,
Sorry,
perfect.
go.
Now,
No.
you want to talk about music complementing a promo package? I think, like, I'm not going to argue with it. The Running Up That Hill cover complements that video package better. And Another Me is a fantastic entrance theme. I agree with that, Wyatt. It is great. But I feel like Daniel Bryan is synonymous with 3 songs, in my opinion. He's synonymous with Final Countdown, because obviously. He's synonymous with Flight of the Valkyries, because that's like his main, even in AEW, whenever he doesn't come out to Final Countdown, he has the intro to, like, dude, when you hear that, I don't think of any, I just think of Daniel Bryan whenever I hear
Daniel
that little
Bryan, yeah.
opening bit. This package is edited to perfection so well with that song that Daniel Bryan is like synonymous with that song. Why do you think, I feel like every single time there's like an underdog story at WrestleMania, people try to recreate the monster video package with, but they just like, I remember when the Kofi Mania thing was happening, which is super ironic because it's Daniel Bryan. Somebody made like a Kofi Mania version of the monster video package, which is great, but you will never get more singular than that Daniel Bryan monster video
Yeah.
package. The way that it chronicles his whole WWE run in the first like 30, 40 seconds with the edits as the music is building up, and it's showing like this is right, like, and the way that the song compliments, like there's this monster inside of me. It's getting stronger. It's showing him getting better and better, winning the United States title, cashing in Money in the Bank, winning the tag belts, all the run with Kane, getting chosen by Daniel Bryan, by John Cena. I select Daniel Bryan. Beating John Cena, clean as a whistle. Clean as a whistle at SummerSlam. One of my favorite matches of all time, by the way. Cena and Bryan, SummerSlam 2013. And then they hard cut kill it with Triple H dropping him with the pedigree at SummerSlam and the Randy Orton cash in. And this is also a testament to how good at the time WWE's editing team was, because we all know that Daniel Bryan winning at WrestleMania wasn't planned. We all know that Daniel Bryan was supposed to be wrestling Sheamus at WrestleMania 30 until like 2 months beforehand.
So like I wasn't watching like at this time, unfortunately, so I actually missed this entire thing live, sadly.
Me too.
I knew of it, but like I just assumed like even when Bryan won at SummerSlam, like when he won the WWE title, I'm just like, oh, he's obviously gonna hold it again at WrestleMania.
That wasn't the plan.
So I just assumed that was the plan from day one, because I'm just like, oh, he already held the world title also, so it's like, why not?
But
like,
no, dude,
like,
you look back at those plans. You look back at that first WrestleMania 30
That's
match
crazy.
card. That was rumored.
It's crazy they were actually planning to do Orton and Batista. That's actually nuts.
In the main event.
2014.
And after Batista's return got spoiled
After
to the
he
point where
left.
and it got spoiled to the point where they had to announce he was in the Rumble like 3 weeks beforehand because somebody spoiled it.
I remember I was just like, I think that was the point when that happened. I'm just like, oh, they're announcing he's back? Huh.
Yeah,
I just kind of felt very like, okay.
WWE has a knack for ruining shit. Like, do you remember 2021 when they said Edge and Orton were starting? And like,
when they announced Edge was in the Rumble 6 days before the Rumble even happened. Like, why would you do that?
So stupid.
Why would you even do that?
2022 was the worst because before the match started, they just showed like 25 of the people in it, and you're like, don't.
What was the one where they revealed when they revealed the number 1 entrant and the number 30 entrant? That was like, what the fuck?
I'm trying to remember. I know what you're talking about. That
was the Edge one, I'm pretty sure.
I can't remember. Well, who's number? Because number 1 was. Well, no, that's because number 1.
They
was
said
like,
Edge and Orton were 1 and 2, and then they swapped their numbers for some reason. I remember
because they wanted Edge to be the other guy who won from number 1 because they can't just say Shawn Michaels, which is funny now because they can't mention that Edge won from number 1 anymore because it's in AEW, which is even funnier. Anyways. The editing of this package with this song in particular is so like iconic in my opinion, and the way the package itself is like a short film because it goes from like rising to the high to this crushing low for Daniel Bryan, and then it builds back up to the whole build to WrestleMania, the Occupy Raw segment, one of my favorite Raw segments of all time. Genuinely, I remember watching that live and being in awe. That beatdown when Triple H has the cops come in and handcuff Daniel Bryan, and he pretends, and because it's so good because he's pretending like Stephanie's like, I'm gonna arrest him, and Triple H is like, no, that shouldn't be happening, and then he makes the cops leave, and then he beats the shit out of Daniel Bryan. It's such good heel work from Triple H, and then Bryan attacking Triple H before the match, even before on the Raw before Mania, and he's talking, here I stand with these people, unbroken, unbeaten.
So you know something actually.
It's just
I don't know if you knew this, but those people. They were actors.
I like to pretend they aren't because it makes
Are
makes
you
me feel
telling me
better.
this shit is fake?
Oh shit! Fuck.
I've just dedicated.
And thank you guys for joining us for this episode of
the
Good,
finale of Good, the Bad, and the Bruv. I hope you enjoyed this little experiment that we did. But anyways,
experiment.
I think the catharsis of Daniel Bryan like actually getting in the WrestleMania main event, because it was like the fans have an intrinsic connection with that because WWE had planned Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker. They knew that they were going to get to it. WWE had to have their hand forced by the fans in order to do the right thing and actually have Daniel Bryan walk into the main event of WrestleMania and walk out as champion and beat Triple H while he's at it. So I feel like it has more of a connection. Like that's why I think it's the most emotional, because the fans kind of like Daniel Bryan willed so much love from the fans because of how much people he's so likable, how naturally great he is. And
he was the first time in a while that WWE really established the everyman character since like Stone Cold.
And they did it in a good way. They didn't make it feel forced
Yeah.
as hell. Because Daniel Bryan
Yeah,
really
exactly.
is. He really just
He's
was
just
that
the
guy.
guy. He's just a guy. Yeah.
But he just happens
Like,
to
that
be the
was
best.
what was cool.
He just happens to be the best wrestler in the world.
I was
but
gonna
he's
say
also just
it
a
is
guy.
pretty funny how like WWE built up Bryan as like the big underdog, whereas like before that he was literally just this unstoppable beast. Like
Oh
on,
yeah,
like
and Ring of Honor
and,
held
like,
the title for holds the title for 2 years straight in Ring of Honor.
It's so
like,
funny just how different WWE can like make people. It's very
but nah,
interesting.
I think the fan connection with that storyline makes that package emotionally more involving than even Shawn Michaels and
agree.
The Undertaker, and that's my
agree.
take on it.
Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker.
Shawn Michaels and The
Okay, well-
Undertaker.
I'm
Yes.
shutting the doors.
Oh shit! The doors are
Alright.
being closed.
All right. Who's
no.
who's third?
Well, Simon's obviously third because the package has.
Oh,
a
it's
poopy-
fucking Wyatt, man.
Okay,
Yeah,
Wyatt.
okay, you know
When was
what?
the last
You know
time
what?
anybody other than you mentioned that Jeff Hardy promo package? When was the last time
No one,
anybody?
and that's why I picked it. I picked it because I knew I'd come in third.
No, you're
Alright?
right. It's very underrated, but like,
Because I wanted to go out on top. I wanted to go out swinging.
Yeah,
I wanted
but
to go
it
out
ain't
swinging
comparing,
and bring the people a package that they should watch, that they should actually watch.
bro,
and
I'll
learn
bring you
about
a
that era.
package.
Okay.
Wrestle with the package. r/wrestle with the package.
Yes, go watch.
no.
No.
But nah, listen, I'm not doubting because like you're right. Around that time when TNA was in the fucking gutter, it was really one
Yeah,
of
they
the
were in the
only good
mud.
things. But you also have to keep into account like how it ended kind of sullies the whole thing, in my opinion. You know, it's like when I look back at like not necessarily the same thing. Like you know how when you look back at, like The Fiend, when he debuted and it was awesome and shit, and they had such great storyline build, and then it just took one fell swoop of bad decision, of a bad moment happening to kill all the aura that character had. Jeff Hardy torpedoing his own career by getting high at Victory Road kind of torpedoed his own heel run. By the way, real question, because I think Wyatt might know. Was Jeff supposed to win that match? Or was Sting always
The match
planning to win
with
that?
Sting.
Yeah, was he planned to win, or was Sting always
So
planned to win that?
Sting, I'm pretty sure was always planned to win because they did bring him back to have that big like title run and everything. He was
okay.
the big babyface against Jeff. The
Yeah.
match was supposed to be, I'm pretty sure, about like 20 minutes.
Mhm.
That's such a shame.
Golly
Yeah.
gee. But nah, that's my
And
take on it.
I know, and we literally meme on it all the time. I agree. Like,
I
that's-
agree. Oh yeah, I can't believe
goddamn,
nobody
man.
said that. I
Yeah,
agree.
no, yeah, I agree.
Wait, sorry. Wait.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
I
so.
agree.
Yeah. I agree.
Oh my god, he
walks
actually
backstage.
left.
Damn, he's
Oh my
gone.
god, he actually has an entranceway. That's hilarious.
That's crazy.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the point is, it's just unfortunate what happened afterwards, but also like it was the diamond in the rough, pretty much.
Mhm.
And yeah, I feel like it's fair calling you.
Let's be
your
honest,
one of
let's
the
be
third
honest.
place.
Jeff has not captured that type of thing since.
Oh, absolutely not.
He
No.
did
He
just
has
turn
not-
heel. He did just kind of turn heel recently on Rampage. He could.
Did he turn on? Did he turn on Darby?
After their match, Darby was like, "Thanks for the match, Jeff," and Jeff went, "No." and rolled
Well,
out
Jeff
the
is
ring.
facing Swerve on Dynamite as we're recording this, so yeah.
Dating
Thanks
the
for
pod.
telling everyone when we're recording this. You fucking idiot. All right. You deserve third place, you bitch. All right.
Anyways, guys, wait, no,
Anyway.
Cass, let me fix it, Cass. I can't believe Gunther won the Royal Rumble. There we go, and we're gonna see what happens there.
Wow, guys, that was crazy when Shawn Michaels returned to confront AJ Styles. Oh
The
my
Royal
God.
Rumble. I can't believe that The Rock showed up and said, "We're gonna wrestle in the parking lot, brawl, Roman Reigns," and then they're gonna wrestle at halftime. They're gonna wrestle at halftime heat on the WWE Network.
Curse of Starcade.
Starcade.
Okay, Simon, I'm going head to head, bro. Listen, yours is great. Yours is like probably more emotionally attached to me because
Yeah.
obviously Daniel Bryan was fucking fantastic in that era, and like
Yep.
everything leading up to that WrestleMania was fantastic. Like both matches he had that night were fucking great.
That opener with Triple H is one of the only good WrestleMania matches Triple H has ever had, honestly, which is kind of sad.
But just it's the feud, Taker and Michaels. Like it is the
Yeah.
It is. It's the WWE feud, in my opinion.
Everyone talks about this.
Other than like Austin and Rock or like Cena and Punk or like anything like
It's
that.
the one that is sustained like the longest, you know? Like
Yeah.
it literally is a story that started in like 1998 or 97
Yeah.
and ended in 2010,
10.
which is
So
weird. Only a 10-year time span. Like a
Except
10 to 12-year time span.
my
which is weird.
counterpoint, except it didn't end in 2010, did it?
Shut
it
up.
ended in 2018.
Kill yourself.
And
Kill
I
yourself.
know we made a bit about it on one of the previous pods, but I'm going to go for the kill shot. A lot of the impact of that feud is sullied for me because Shawn Michaels tarnished his legacy and went to Saudi Arabia and had one of the worst matches I've ever seen with
Okay,
Triple
you know
H,
what?
Kane, and
Nobody
The Undertaker.
wins then. Fuck you.
Like
Daniel
Bryan,
Bryan's last match, he lost again to Roman Reigns.
yeah, in a great match.
He still lost.
And then was he balding, sitting in a corner afterwards, like, oh, I just look at all this money.
I conned you
bald.
fucks out of $1 million.
Millions of dollars. Did he wrestle for a fucking murderous regime when he left WWE?
I
No.
guess not.
He wasn't. This dude, you could tell his face at the end of that match wasn't. Oh yeah, everything went great. That was a great match, great reunion. I'm so happy I came back. It was oh thank fuck, I just made a shit ton of money. Like it was like a face of just
And that's Sully's
fucking
like
hell.
that Daniel Bryan moment. And you know what's even better about it is not only has it not soured in previous years as of recording this, maybe in 10 years or so, and if Daniel Bryan comes out of but Daniel Bryan has a really shitty match to end his career, maybe then. But not only has that, like, it's endured, because not only did that promo package and that storyline, like, stand the test of time as one of the most, like, satisfying moments in wrestling history, it informed one of the next satisfying moments in WrestleMania history. Kofi Kingston winning the WWE Championship. A huge crutch of that feud was Daniel Bryan becoming a hypocrite, becoming what he hated, and them recreating that moment for Kofi Kingston in a way that felt natural. And I don't think that moment becomes nearly as impactful without Daniel Bryan's involvement and the power of that story. And then hence that promo package. Again, like I mentioned it, people recreated the monster video package for Kofi Kingston.
Yeah.
That's how much that's the video package, not even just the storyline. That's the video package. I don't think I've seen many people
Yeah.
recreate. I mean, I know we actually just talked about this. I kind of hope that this year for WrestleMania, if they do Cody and Roman, they could recreate the running up that hill with Cody and Roman instead of Taker and Shawn. I think that would
very
actually be a great promo idea. I don't think
That'd
they'll
be
never
crazy.
do it. They'll
Well,
never
so you
do
know what
it,
they do? If they did it, they do it with the Kate Bush version.
which I'd accept. I mean, it would still be
Yeah.
cool, but like,
They also do that to Broken
yeah.
Dreams because that's all WWE does with that fucking song anymore.
Wyatt,
Yes.
you came third, so it's up to you, man.
You both have very valid points here.
Mm-hmm.
do you want us to give
Bro,
like
which one
close?
is
Do you want us to give
better?
like?
I
do you
was
want us to-
actually ready. I was ready to give it to Cass. I was ready to give it to Cass. And Simon brought up a very interesting point about the Saudi Arabian match.
It's fucking.
And you know what I gotta say to that, Simon? I gotta say, that's not good enough, brother. Cass wins, baby. Let's go.
Oh my god! Nah, this is a
Yeah.
this is a
No, I don't
conspiracy.
care,
There's a
man.
there's
I
a
don't care.
conspiracy.
Fortnite, kiddos.
Oh, this is a
Anyway.
conspiracy.
No, it's not. I win.
Yeah, he wins.
I look so British right now. What the?
You have the John Bernthal haircut. What the fuck?
Wait. Yeah, no. Awesome. I win.
Yes.
Yeah, no, it is. It's the best one. It's Taker. It's the best one. It's the
It
best
is.
one.
It's the best. It's the best WrestleMania match.
You know what wasn't? You know what wasn't the best? Seeing Shawn Michaels try and do a moonsault at Saudi Arabia and almost
Yeah, well,
breaking
guess
his
what?
neck.
Guess what? It's
Almost
not
breaking
canon.
his neck
It's
on
not
the way
canon.
down.
That was a decade later. Shut the fuck
It's not
up.
canon.
Yes, it is. WWE acknowledges
Not
it's canon.
No.
Yeah, well, WWE's
Canon.
stupid, so fuck you. WWE also, like, you know, covered up for Vince McMahon, so fuck you, kill yourself.
All right.
Sorry,
we are
YouTube.
here. We are here.
Kill yourselves.
Say unalive. Don't say that.
Yeah.
Unalive
God.
yourselves.
There you go. Unalive yourselves.
Shit. Hey,
Wyatt,
yeah.
you know what that means.
Oh, no. Oh no!
Let me get the timer. Dude, I can't. I don't use the timer for anything else. It's always
just has-
immediately on
just
51 seconds.
Okay.
51 seconds.
All right.
All right.
Why-
So wait, give me a rundown real quick. Yep.
Okay, so we're update from HQ. So Showbud has been entered into the, gold edition of films, whatever it's called.
The Criterion Collection.
It
Yeah.
literally has become infamous.
Yep.
Second Son.
The Eraser has been getting some bad press from critics. It's got 54 on Rotten Tomatoes right now.
Yeah.
People aren't liking it.
Okay.
However, Hot Diggity Dog and The Return of the Cat was a critical success, sitting at
Modest
92 right
success.
now,
Oh, 92.
modest.
Okay, good.
to the top. So,
Hey.
you can use whatever you want. It's time for the next movie. We're in Hall C of,
I'll see.
I don't know, E3's back. There you go.
Okay. Here we go. Got
Hall
the stage
C.
coming out.
All right, and please welcome Wyatt Payne. He's like Kevin Feige, but not annoying and stupid.
It's PG-13, and you're gonna like it. Oh no!
No! Different gimmick. Oh my god. All right. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god! Someone call the cops! Oh my god! Security!
God.
Security! An assassination attempt has been made on my lap.
I don't think the boys know this, but because they're just recording their microphones, they can't hear anything from the soundboard anyway.
So that means Cass has to edit in the sound effects. Hey,
I have
future
to
Cass, did
edit
you
in
edit
the
in the sound
sound
effects? Did you? Hey, future Cass, if you don't edit in the sound effects, I will unalive.
Wyatt, time for your movie. Here we go.
Alrighty.
3, 2, 1, hit me.
All right. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today I'm introducing to you a brand new film. It is a standalone film. It is not connected to any of the universe. It is its own thing, its own little
Okay.
universe. It is called the Platinum Black Label, is what we're calling it. It's a new series of films that will be produced in a standalone universe, and it's about a man who looks at a little Advil capsule, right? He's in his bathroom, and he's like, wow, this looks interesting. And he takes it, and he shoves it in his pants. And he goes, huh, this feels weird. And the Advil basically goes up his asshole. And it basically kind of like goes like, breaks off like that all over his body. And he basically gets endowed with this incredible pain threshold, incredibly increased pain threshold to the point where he cannot feel any pain. So he becomes the Advillain.
The ad villain.
The Advillain.
Oh,
So Advillain,
How do you come up
and
with
he
this
is,
shit?
So he is played currently. He is played by, because it could change. It could change because we don't have locked down. But our front runner currently is Sean Astin.
Okay.
Yeah, Sean Astin. Second on the list is oh shit. Oh, he just texted me on my Apple Watch. He said nope, I can't do it. So we're gonna go with Sean Ashmore. He gets the job. Another Sean.
Hell yeah.
Sean Ashmore. Sean Ashmore.
No, Sean Ashmore. Yes.
What's the plot? Okay, we don't deserve to know.
No.
You ran out of
Okay,
time.
keep it under wraps.
No,
We gotta keep it under
you
wraps.
ran
We
out
don't
of
want-
time.
Yeah, we're keeping it under wraps. We don't want the public to know yet.
If
We're-
you're
yeah,
having a good time now, refill your popcorn. You're gonna love what
You're gonna
comes
love what's
next.
next. Yeah.
You spent so much time talking about an Advil evaporating in someone's asshole that we didn't get any plot points or any cast
dude,
or anything.
dude. If I reveal the plot, you guys will be like, "Oh no."
Advillain.
There's a lot coming. Okay.
You didn't even
Villain.
say Astvol. You should have said Astvol because it's his ass. You should have said Astvol.
Advillain?
Advil.
I was gonna call it Advil, like vaudeville.
Vaudeville.
Yeah, like Advil, but that was taken because
Well-
Simon Gotch came back to TNA, so
You've reached 4 films, so 1 or 2 more and you're done with phase 1.
that's true. And that's the first.
Very scary.
And remember, that's not in the current universe. That's in the Platinum Black Label category.
God, he's got his own sump now. What's
Yeah,
going
yeah.
on?
It's kind of like the Batman to our like James Gunn verse,
Oh, God. Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I guess that's been the good,
That's
the bad, and the
been.
rough.
It's been.
It's been
a
1 week since you
while.
looked at me.
Okay, we did 3 different songs right there. Or 2
They're all
different
shit.
songs. They're all
If I
shit.
only could make a deal with God.
It keeps getting stronger. And then White just had modest.
Savage, scratching
To the
at the door.
windows, to the walls.
To the wall.
When I wake
Drop
up,
down my balls.
well, I know I'm gonna be the man who
I wanna be
you. And when
I'm thinking about my
you,
doorbell. When they gonna ring it?
and I know
When
I'm
they
gonna
ring it?
be, I'm gonna be the man who's fucking all the
Master of the
when you-
house, kingdom of.
Now I would fuck 500 miles. I would walk 500. Jesus Christ.
Empty chairs at empty tables.
Turn it off, kill it.
Turn it
with
off.
Fire.